everybody, welcome to another video. I am still here in the town of Puerto Vallarta. I moved here not long ago, and as you might know if you watched my previous videos, is that I am going around in these areas here and filming smaller towns and also suburbs and neighborhoods of Puerto Vallarta. So today we're gonna be exploring Nuevo Vallarta. It's a beautiful day today, but we're gonna be heading out here in a few minutes. Now I'm about to come out to the road here and out from the Marina that you probably have seen in my other videos. I traveled all the way up along the west side of Mexico, and I took the bus the whole way, all through the coast. So yeah, let's find the bus again. Nuevo Vallarta, no? Nuevo Vallarta. I stopped 3 buses and none of them seem to go over there. I have, however, seen some green buses, really modern buses that say in the front Nuevo Vallarta, but I don't know where they go from. I got on the bus and I was on my way out from Puerto Vallarta, but I first had to go from the big city and cross the airport and then in to Nuevo Vallarta, which is the new part of Puerto Vallarta, but way more flat. The bus ride took me about 15 minutes.
Gracias.
I got off here by the highway and at the beginning of Nuevo Vallarta because I want to walk all through it. It's gonna be about a 2.5 mile walk or like 4 or 5 kilometers. I had come from the state of Jalisco, but this part was in the state of Nayarit. So the first thing I'm seeing here is a lot of construction, just building. You see here, it's full of developments. So I think it seems like this area of Puerto Vallarta is gonna be growing really quickly in the coming 5 or 10 years. This is nice. I like to just get on a bus and go explore new areas. That's pretty fun when you don't know where you are. But yeah, I'm really excited to get out to the beach here also of this town it's a suburb I think of Puerto Vallarta, the town that I am living in, where I came from. Here seems to be a suburb of Nuevo Vallarta. I walked through some older neighborhoods, but would soon come out to this resort community that has been under development for the past 20 years by the federal Mexican government. We have a long ways to go to get down to the beach. Seeing all these huge construction sites and huge cranes over here. I had come to one of the entrances to this town, but the sign of Nuevo Vallarta did not look very new. I came out to the big road here and the entrance of Nuevo Vallarta seems really nice here, a bunch of palm trees, and some of these entrances are blocked off. We could not walk through there, that was a private golf club and resort I think. So we have to take a detour now. I could have taken a bus all the way into Nuevo Vallarta, but I like the journey. They say sometimes that the journey to the destination is more interesting than the actual destination. I don't know if that's true. I saw from above that there was just one road going straight down to the beach.
I met some friends here, they're gonna give me a ride, thank you.
Hotels and everything?
Yeah.
Thank you guys, have a good trip.
So I met 2 friends that had seen my videos. I didn't have to walk, now I'm already here. I had arrived to the main part of Nuevo Vallarta, with all the resorts and the really incredible beach. But the question was if I could find beach access somewhere from here. So I'm here now at the Hard Rock Hotel, and this seems to be the hotel zone. But I'm wondering where I can access the beach from. Sometimes that's been a problem when I've traveled around in touristy places in Mexico. When you have hotels along the beach, sometimes it's been hard to actually get into the beach because the hotels block off the access to the beach unless you stay in the hotels. I'm seeing resort after resort after resort. So it seems like you have to actually come here and stay in one of the resorts if you wanna hang out on the beach, maybe. I haven't seen a public access yet to the beach. I spoke to a security guard over there and he said there's no access, public beach access. Maybe up here, so I'm gonna check that out now and see if I can access the beach somehow. I asked another guy here, acceso a la playa pública. I don't know if that's right, but I asked for access to the public beach and he said, adelante, adelante, un kilómetro. So 1 kilometer this way, hopefully. Now I was about to go for a long walk without even getting into the beach anywhere. One kilometer, my friend. I walked for 40 minutes. Everything blocked off here. No access anywhere to the beach, but lots of resorts. I must have walked another 4 kilometers. Everything is blocked off here. I asked every single resort along the way. They all said no, 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 no access to the beach. Finally, after almost 1 hour of walking, I'm here. We're gonna see what it all looks like from above now. I had walked for a long way. From here I could see 2 other famous towns, Punta de Mita and Bucerías, further down the beach. During my walk, I had seen really new and modern resorts, which makes Nuevo Vallarta live up to its name, that means New Vallarta. Resorts and beach and no restaurants. It seems to be only resorts here, no restaurants. But I'm also gonna go and check out the Marina further over there. I think maybe we're gonna have some restaurants there. I'm gonna take an Uber over to the Marina. The Uber ride took me across the bridge and back to the starting point and the Marina of Nuevo Vallarta. I got dropped off by the Uber here now in the Marina, and he told me that here there are some restaurants and other things. So we're gonna be eating some food here also. Finally, I've been walking so much and I'm so hungry. Here I am now in the Marina of Nuevo Vallarta. The frying is starting to fry my neck. Now I was on the other side of the Marina, and here it seemed like it was not as restricted as on the first side, where I couldn't even get into the beach for a long time. A lot of money went into the construction of this marina, and it also looked really new. Hello! Here we have Nuevo Vallarta, the sign that says Nuevo Vallarta, my friends. It was so empty here, but a really nice view, walking along the water. Ah, gracias. Oh, now my friends, I got my Coca-Cola. And I'm sitting here in the Marina of Nuevo Vallarta with the Nuevo Vallarta sign here. This, I think, has been my favorite part so far of Nuevo Vallarta. Over there, where we had all the hotels, was just blocked off and I couldn't get anywhere. But here in the Marina, it's really nice. So cheers, everybody. Chicken fajita and Coca-Cola, my friends. There's nothing better than that. Life is complete when we have those two things, and some frying in the sun here. There's not a single cloud in the sky. I also got some chips here. It's so good.
Here comes the chicken fajita.
Chicken fajitas, amigo.
Sure. Very good.
I had come to a really nice restaurant called Sul, right by the Marina.
Gracias.
So I even got the huge bowl of cheese here to put on the chicken fajita. Really good. You have this melted cheese. Nom, nom, nom.
Here's my first fajita.
I feel so full. That was actually the best chicken fajita I ever had anywhere in Mexico. 200 pesos, about 10 US dollars, and oh, it feels so incredible.
Welcome.
Arriba Mexico.
Hello.
Hello.
I haven't seen that many people here, but we're gonna explore the remaining parts of this beach here that we could see on this side. It's so hot. I've been out all day. Oof. I am here finally, and here we have some really nice resorts all along the beach. Also on this side you can see the mountains in the background. That's where I came from. That's where I'm living now, over there. I had come through to the last part of this town, also right by the marina, but on the other side. I had seen so many resorts along the way, but most of them were empty. Perhaps the tourism will start to pick up soon again, when the world goes back to normal. This is the conclusion of Nuevo Vallarta. I think there is no real downtown area. It's more of a resort destination. So if you come here, it's to go in one of the resorts or have some food in the marina here. And we're gonna see if we can take the bus back home now and maybe jump into the pool and do one little pool trick. I had found the modern green buses that go all the way back to Puerto Vallarta. They turned out to be really nice, and also with air condition on the inside. It was a really pleasant journey all the way back. The bus that I took all the way back to the marina here of Puerto Vallarta was one of the most modern buses I've been on, I think, in Mexico. 23 pesos, like $1 US. I cannot wait to cool off in the swimming pool. I was back in the townhouse in the marina, and I had just one more mission for today. I came home, but before this day is complete, we have to go and cool off a bit in the swimming pool. Some frying, some chicken fajita, some beach time, some Coca-Cola, and some pool tricks. All right, my friends, now we are ready. We're gonna see if we can swim one lap through the whole swimming pool here. Oh, let's jump in, my friends. Now we're gonna see if we can swim all the way to the other side through the bridge here and hold our breath through the bridge. I think the day is complete, my friends. We gotta go in, and that will be the end of this video. Let's go home. So come along with me, and I will ease your pain, you know. In the coming videos, I'm gonna be exploring more places around in this area of Mexico, and then I'm also gonna travel a bit. And yeah. And also I started another YouTube channel where I am documenting more of my life and what I'm doing here and my everyday life. So if you want to see that, I have actually posted a couple of videos. You can click this rectangle here that should come up for one of those videos that I posted there. And also you can subscribe to that channel. The channel is called William Taudin Vlogs. So yeah, you can watch that. And also please subscribe to both channels. Leave this video a thumbs up and post a comment, and yeah, that's it. See you soon again. Goodbye, everybody.